Greetings, much love, joy, peace, balance, and harmony to all. Before I get into this, visit my website www.awoken-minds.com. My Instagram is awokenminds2018. I'll be on there a lot, but now I'm gonna have to be on YouTube a lot as well because I make a lot of videos, and it's like I got so many videos that needs to be processed and edited and uploaded. I can't keep up with it. So I had this beautiful idea of just record as I go, thanks to this YouTube live stuff. So, you know, I just got off of work. I'm tired. I went to go see my children, spend some time with them. But I was real tired, real exhausted, but the energy in the home was tiresome. And what I have been implementing in my life is semen retention, sexual discipline. It's a day-to-day thing for me, and I enjoy the semen. I enjoy practicing semen retention and sexual discipline. So I'm talking about sexual discipline, and I picked up on this on a couple YouTube channels as well, from people talking about their personal experiences and empowering the man, and also people that talk about just the energy aspects of which, I'm an energy healer, so I love the energy. So the energy aspect of this sexual discipline, when you're not constantly releasing, you have energy, you have life force, you got creative power, you have stamina, strength, and endurance. You're more inspired and enthusiastic. You got all these beautiful downloads coming from the higher realms. It's like you're ready to go, 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 go. And as I was linking up to this YouTube live thing, like, I was completely exhausted, but now the sexual energy that I charged up in my body is doing its work during this video, because now I feel lively. I feel, I'm happy because this is my passion. This is what I do. I teach through my transformation and my experiences in life, in hopes that it will enlighten and illuminate those who synchronize with what I speak upon. So sexual discipline, I will recommend it to anyone. I mean, it's amazing, like, how much energy you have, through your sexual energy. Like, you think about it, like, sexual energy is so powerful. Like, scientists can't even figure out, like, how does the egg and the sperm, like, create life. They don't see no physical evidence. They just know that once the semen hits the egg, boom, there's a seed forming into a life form. So that energy is that powerful to form life. Why keep wasting it on ejaculation from men and women? So, practice the sexual discipline. And it's not healthy going around and having sex with everybody in the first place, because you're sharing energy, and that's what it is. You're sharing energy, and not everybody's energy is the energy that you want. So the sexual discipline, this is my journey. I have slipped up where mainly more of my issue now was the pornography. The pornography, it forms an addiction, a chemical reaction in your brain, triggers the dopamine and serotonin, and it just kind of gets you hooked a little bit. But any true person with willpower and discipline can overcome anything that is not healthy for them. So sexual discipline is a beautiful way to master that root chakra, that base chakra, to master yourself. Because when I first started out in this spirituality, metaphysical world, I was one of those guys that had to, of my life, 95%. No, let's not even say that. 100% of my time, I know it. I know it, and I see it. So I may got off topic with this and I rambled on. I forgot where I went, but I know it, then I see it. So I know that this sexual discipline is a good practice for all because we're harnessing our power. Now I've been listening to, man, I love, I'm drawn to Taoism, and I've been drawn to uh, many other cultural, spiritual practices as well. I pretty much like whatever feels right with me, and I synchronize with me. Like I just combine all that into my own little twist, my own little zane, into things, and I implement it into my life. I apply these things that I speak about. I don't talk about things that I'm not that I'm not advanced about, that I haven't experienced, because then I feel like you're not practicing what you're preaching. You're fibbing in it. You're lying in a sense. So I would recommend sexual discipline for anyone. It's oh man, it's just like right now I just feel it. But my calling, my spirit, I've been drawn to hematite, and how this happened was, I hung out with a lady friend for the first time, and the second lady friend I ever hung out with since I got out of my previous relationship, which was quite some time. It takes a little time to heal the heart before you jump into any kind of encounters, with another woman. So, of course, I'm on my sexual discipline, saving myself from, for me, my sexuality, I'm saving my sexual energy for me, getting my heart and mind right. But back onto the topic is I met this lady for the first time, nice looking lady, and actually, okay, we went out to eat. Then the following a couple days later, we met up again. We went to a spiritual store. So we went to a spiritual store, and I didn't know what I really wanted that day. I felt kind of uncertain about things and felt like I needed some peace and quiet. But I don't know. I went in there, was looking at books, looking at this. She looking at things. It's I think her first time really experiencing spiritual stores. But she looking at things, I'm looking at things. Then I've been wanting a ring for a while. I've been wanting a ring to put on my marriage hand because I wanted to marry myself. I wanted to marry myself, so I did. I got me a ring, and then my downloads came. This ring is a hematite, and I've been researching into it, and it's one of the most grounding crystals you can get. I'm not going to show you right now because I'm driving, but it's one of the most grounding crystals you can get. It balances you. It centers you. It centers you. So it grounds you to the earth, but also it brings your spiritual side down into the center. So your earth, you're grounded to the earth. You got your spiritual side up here. All the downloads and all the phenomenons that science may label it as. And it centers you. It brings you right in the middle. So I brought myself right in the middle with this hematite ring. I had hematite ring before. I wasn't really drawn to it, and maybe a lot of people not drawn to it. In my previous relationship, she was a draw to the hematite. I really wasn't, but now I'm really drawn into it. I'm loving it. Actually, I'm actually parked right now. So here's one, right, and here's two, and then I bought these yesterday. I'm gonna tell you the story behind all this, and this is gonna lead up to sexual discipline. And I got 14 of these. I got one in my left and one in my right, and I got two hematite rings, one on this marriage hand and then one on the the same finger, but opposite hand. So I'm gonna tell you why I'm doing that. But I got these rings. I kind of went off top of it. Hematite grounds your spiritual side, and grounds your earthy side, and keeps you here in center where you can be able to go into deep intellectual thought. Also, it helps you solving problems, getting down to business, especially like with study and research and like mathematics and things in that nature. This actually reminds you that, hey, I need to get down to business and be productive. This is what this ring does. It keeps you on track and it keeps you disciplined. It gives you confidence and a boost of confidence and strength. I mean, like, you're not intimidated by no one. If you are, like, this ring, like, I don't know, just something just pops in your mind, like, just a regular old dude or lady or whatever. I mean, like, you don't, like, you feel the confidence and the power. I mean, you feel the mask. I feel, the strength. I don't know if it's masculine. Actually, I believe they said the hematite ring is a combination of the yin and yang, which is the feminine and masculine energy. I don't want to speak upon the yin and yang, but the yin and yang is either I don't know which one. I don't know which one is the feminine. I don't know which one is the masculine. That would be a good thing to research on, so I can apply that in some of my other videos. But anyway, this ring is a feminine and masculine ring. It's like a balance. It's one of the most grounding stones you can have, but you can combine it with other stones. So now I got the ring, and I felt great. I married myself. Like, I'm like, I ain't gonna have sex with a woman until I feel it's right. I'm going, you know, for how long as I can go, like a year, 2 years. But I'll tell you what, I told myself the next time I have a sexual encounter with a woman, it has to be a woman of value, a woman that understands the energy side of things, understands spirituality, metaphysical, and does the same things that I do in a different degree, but we both can be honest and loving and compassionate and just real with each other, and support each other in whatever we do. So when we share this energy, I want us to not only just have the physical sensation, but I want us to connect deep into this spiritual connection, that the connection that when me and her combine, we are connected with God, source energy, the creator, however you may perceive it as. Perceive this force that creates this reality that we see with our own brain, that projects, that actually receives the images through our eyes and hits our brain. So yes, so that's the reason why I married myself, because it's important, because this is something for me, and I'm loving me, and I'm loving what I'm doing, and I'm loving who I am. So I got the ring, and then the download came, and my higher self was like, get you another ring to put on the same finger, but put it on the opposite hand, but the same finger. So I did, and this right here will center, keep things level with me, and keep my energy field strong. And that's another thing. This right here is a protection stone crystal. It seals your energy, but it makes your aura feel real strong, where it puts a protection around it. I guess it kind of seals in a way where nothing can't get in, but you damn sure can project that energy out. It's all through the visualization. So I got both rings on both hands for a reason, to center me. So my visualization is powerful electric vibration feeling. Now I got these two on my hand. So now yesterday I went out and I got 14 individual stones, like the one I showed you. I'm gonna show you again. I got this one, and I got the other one on my right side. So that right there boosts and amplifies more energy into me. And also, things keep coming with me, and things ain't gonna be organized in this video, but also they said this ring is good for discipline, which guess what? I am practicing. I'm practicing and working with sexual energy to discipline. So sexual discipline, this is helping me. What the hell is that right there? Oh, okay. So sexual discipline, this is helping me. So hematite helps you with disciplining yourself on bad habits or disciplining yourself for new good habits, whatever. I feel like also rids you old habits. Keeps you mentally strong and revitalized, and I just feel so much energy, so much rush. So I'm gonna explain it down to this. Hopefully my cousin doesn't call me and interrupt this video. I've sensed it through my psyche. I'll make it real short and get off here. So we got the left side of our body and the right side of our body. The left side is the receiving feminine side, and the right side is the sending masculine side. So I got everything lined up from boom, right side masculine, you feel me, left side feminine, right side feminine in my pocket. So this is sealing up my energy even more, amplifying me, confidence, strength, discipline. I'm just charged. It's a magnet. These are magnets as well. So, you know, they got regular hematite and they got ones that are magnets. So the magnet, to me, amplifies my natural magnetic field, which draws in my reality by me projecting my feelings out. You know, my thoughts, my feelings come out through my thought. I can't really explain it like that, but anyway, by me projecting my reality with my thoughts and feelings. So it draws it in towards me because they already have a natural magnetic field. So now that I'm centered, I'm leveled, there's one more piece to the puzzle. I will use my currency to get a hematite necklace, and it's cool because it comes down like as a tooth. So when I put that right here, that just seals everything up, really centers me, especially going to this heart area. It's going to radiate that field. Now here's the thing where you should not care about what people think about you. Only care about you and what you think about yourself. Be aware of yourself. Now I was like, okay, I want to get 2 hematite ankle braces put on my ankle, and this is for keeping me grounded and more centered, and that's it. And then I'll be completely amplified, attracting what I want, protected, and disciplined. So sexual discipline, I recommend it to anyone that wants to go on this journey. It's a beautiful thing. You're learning your body, you're learning that base chakra, you're learning that animal primal instinct to regenerate. But now it's time for you to use it to create, to generate that sexual energy elsewhere. Transmute that sexual energy into a hobby, into starting up a business, project it into your passions, project it into creating your reality, project it into you. Keep it inside of you, amplify it. Now there are some Mantak Chia. Check him out on YouTube, Mantak Chia, and he gives you information on how to strengthen your phallus, and gives you information how to perform exercise on them, where you could channel your energy and whatnot, and such and such and such and such, where you bring this energy, sexual energy up, which is, you know, 70%, I think 80% before you ejaculate. It's a certain way you do it, and then you bring it up, and the energy right here, boom. And he calls that a multi-orgasm. And same thing, I think he has a different exercise for women. But he explains it both ways, and he talks about the port. Is that it? Okay. Oh, what's up? Oh, that's cool. So let's go. Oh, see, I done got caught up in here, but I'm about to end this video, y'all. So yeah, sexual discipline. Look into it. Look into Mantak Chia, and preserve that energy. Get your mind right. Much love, peace to all. That's what's up. I'm sitting here playing with this, y'all. It's kind of cool. Now let's share it. Why not fucking stop this shit? Excuse my French. Let's share. Copy link.
Trying to grow your hair back?
No, I ain't trying to grow my hair. I'm on YouTube Live, man. This is it. It look like a.
Don't put it on me. I don't want to. Don't put me on.
Nah, I got what's up?
You on it right now?
Yeah, I'm trying to end it though.
Oh.
Well, I don't care about you. Shit, only you got to care about you. Nah, I try to grow my hair out, man.
How skinny you got, man.
I ain't skinny. I'm magnificent.